Hey guys, welcome back to the candle channel. So we are continuing our Christmas candle marathon with Iced Cranberry Scone today, and that's what that looks like from the White Barn collection. It is a glossy, solid colored jar, and it has a gold low profile lid on it. This one says fresh cranberry, crumbly brown sugar, and sweet vanilla. This one I burned about 3 times. It has a thick rope-like wicks right there. And yeah, this one's pretty delicious, although it is a repackaged in my opinion. So what does this smell like? Basically, it smells like last year's This Just In Sweet Cranberry Pie, which I do not have in my collection with me anymore because my last one died out and just totally got grody. But going off of memory, it smells pretty much the same as sweet cranberry pie, which is very, very similar to blueberry pie. So blueberry pie, I believe, did not come out this year, and there's a cult following of that candle. So if you missed blueberry pie, this is very, very similar to it. It's kind of the next best thing that I would seek this one out. It's just, there's a few tweaks to the blueberry pie candle that make this a little bit different, but it's still very, very, very similar to blueberry pie. So if you like all the warm, crumbly flakiness, the brown sugar and the berry, and the infused like something warm baking in the oven feel of blueberry pie, I think you'll enjoy Iced Cranberry Scone. So what you get is you get a berry that's very similar to the berry in blueberry pie, but I think it's a little bit more tart or sour in the way that cranberries are, and that it's a little bit more cranberry than blueberry, but honestly, like, I go back and forth on that, but I think it's maybe more cranberry than blueberry is what you get, but it's mixed with like the most warm and decadent, like baking in the oven, like realistic, like flaky pie crust, scone, you know, whatever bakery item you want to insert in there. It like actively smells warm and like baking in the oven, and you're just bringing it out. And that is what I love so much about it, that they really nail in this candle. That it's not just like a plain generic whatever bakery fragrance, like a cookie that's been chilling out for a little bit. It actually smells like something is warm and baking in the oven. And it's that mix of that sort of like brown sugar and a buttery component in there that makes it smell like that. It is similar to the like sort of flaky, buttery goodness that we get in like berry waffle cone or warm apple pie. It's similar to that, but it's very, very, very similar to blueberry pie. And we have blueberry pie right here. I think this one is actually heavier on brown sugar and a little bit of cinnamon, whereas this one is stronger on a buttery note, but I don't mind that. So there are slight differences here. I think this one actually smells a little bit flakier and crustier than an Iced Cranberry Scone does. This one's a little bit more buttery, but very similar fragrances nonetheless. I want to say sweet cranberry pie maybe smelled a little bit closer to blueberry pie. That's why I can't say with 100% confidence this is a 100% repackage of sweet cranberry pie, but nonetheless they're sister fragrances at least because they're very similar. So yeah, you get that cranberry berry note in there mixed with a very buttery, crumbly, slightly brown sugar infused warm baking in the oven goodness, and that is what Iced Cranberry Scone smells like. It does smell kind of redundant just because I have blueberry pie and I just had sweet cranberry pie from last year, but it is what it is. If you've never had this one, it's still very highly recommended and smells delicious, so the fragrance is a A+ in my book. As for the performance, this one performed totally fine. It has the thick rope-like wicks that does soot if you don't trim them enough, so make sure you're paying attention to that. The throw on this was a good, I would say medium to medium plus, anywhere from like a 6 to 7 range, maybe even up to an 8. Like it was lingering for a while and I could smell it no problem when I walked into this main space here. So anywhere from like 7 to an 8 is probably where I would put this at. So I had no issue smelling it, which I can't say the same for cinnamon sugar pecans. So at least we could smell this one. So this one's totally good. Do I need to repurchase it? No, just because I have blueberry pie. I just had sweet cranberry pie and this one's set for the year. But if you were jonesing for blueberry pie, or if you like sweet cranberry pie from before, I think you'll enjoy this one. And it is performing a little bit differently because sweet cranberry pie had like thick core wicks with a dark wax color, whereas this year it's white wax with thick rope-like wicks. So it has a slightly different burn and performance on it. So if you didn't have much luck with that version, then this one might be better. Who knows if we'll get like duddy in the mid-range point, but it is what it is. So that was Iced Cranberry Scone. Let me know your thoughts on this one if you're excited to try this one. If you like sweet cranberry pie from last year, let me know down below. And that's pretty much my review. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.